oh my God, what if I make more phone calls and somebody rejects me? If they reject me, I'm not going to feel good. If I don't feel good, I'm not going to perform well. If I don't perform well, I'm not going to make any money. If I don't make any money, I can't eat. And if I can't eat, I'm going to die. Your head is a scary, scary place to be. You probably heard me say that before. I'm not saying that to offend you. I am simply trying to get you to be aware that we deal with stimulus and response. Something happens and then there's something we say in our head. We create a story, right? And the question is, when something happens, a transaction falls apart, someone calls you and says, I'm ending the relationship, or I'm no longer going to do this, or I'm going a different direction, what do you say to yourself in that moment? Most people, their head is a scary place to be. I wrote about it in my second book where I said the average human being is 6 moves away from death and dying with every action or even the thought of taking an action. I say to you, make more phone calls. And you're like, oh my God, what if I make more phone calls and somebody rejects me? If they reject me, I'm not going to feel good. If I don't feel good, I'm not going to perform well. If I don't perform well, I'm not going to make any money. If I don't make any money, I can't eat. And if I can't eat, I'm going to die. And all I said was, call your past clients. Reach out to people that already know you, like you, and trust you. Your head's a scary place to be. And my question for you is, if you, like myself, can accept that truth, that simple truth, that 99% of the time when something happens, we have a tendency to create something horrible, to make it terrible, to put ourselves in a victim state. My question is, what if you didn't? What if you didn't? What if you played a game that my older brother used to play with me all the time called the perfect game? Whatever happens, declare it perfect. Declare it perfect. And you might say, but wait a minute, you're telling me if a transaction falls apart, I should say it's perfect? Well, the answer is yes, because it's certainly better than you beating yourself up, getting depressed, putting yourself in a negative spiral. Instead, say, hey, it's perfect. You know what? Transactions fall apart. I'm going to learn a lesson from this. I'm going to continue to move forward. I'm going to make sure that my relationship is strong with my client. I'm going to do whatever I can to make the best of the situation. Call me Pollyanna. But here we are in one of the most abundant times we've ever seen on the planet. In real estate, we've got people making more money than they've ever made before, and we got a lot of people that are really struggling to make it happen. I am convinced, whether you're up here or over here, if your mindset's off, if your head is truly a scary place to be, you could be working through one of the most abundant times on the planet. And I know as I say that, some people are like, what? Think about it. Look at the data. One of the most abundant times on the planet, and yet they could be missing it because of their mindset. What are you going to do over the next week or two to put yourself in a better mental state?